As the sun goes down and the moon comes up, a sound wave is heard throughout the city. And it takes you away to a whole different, unknown scene. Several bands that play in the local venue to show anybody what their music sounds and what it's about.
We go to shows to actually take part of something bigger than that and listen to some music. We sit in this band room and create music for people to hear, and then they just take it off for granted.
So what does it take for a band to explode out of the South Florida scene?
I think what we need to rely on is bands supporting bands' confidence. We need a good promoter, of course. But I mean, the only way any of these bands ever go anywhere around the country is they stick together. They play shows together, they help each other out, they don't have egos with each other, because that's the only way it's going to work.
As many might not know of it, this sound does not come from anywhere.
Everybody struggles to be understood, and when you're making music, you're trying to get a message out and point across.
South Florida has really no hard rock scene, but believe it or not, there's a scene so small called the indie or underground music scene that many do not know about. The sound in South Florida, taking place all the time at places like the Culture Room, Churchill's, Cafe Cristal, and many others. Bands like Pharrell, The Severed, Invisible Fireworks, and The Day Music Died. Bands that are trying to break through and revolutionize rock. Here's Pharrell with one of the performances at a local venue. Bands like Pharrell have gotten much publicity since they entered a college Battle of the Bands contest and won for Best Song and Video.
They were looking for the best college band in the land, and they found one in a group called Pharrell. Oh, really?
They have played at every major club in Miami and have been all over MTV.
Room in Fort Lauderdale with Pharrell. You're all members. Guys, I just want to ask you, how does it feel that you just played the show?
Really fucking good. We played probably the sickest show. Hey, don't forget the 3D glasses.
Oh, 3D glasses.
And they got the opportunity to play at Panama City Beach MTV Spring Break. But these bands stay true to themselves by staying independent and playing in underground. The performance of these bands and why they do it is for the love and escape of it. Sad but true, but a lot of these bands have not been signed. Struggling to get some sort of record deal is hard to get, as record companies try to rip off musicians, giving them only 15% of royalties. But what does it take to get the right promoter to make your band known enough, especially from a non-rock town like Miami? Some consider it to be no underground rock scene here in Miami because of the culture.
The whole Miami scene's pretty scattered. A lot of very much Latin hip-hop, and we're really trying to just show everybody that there still is good rock music coming out of this town.
So the venues like Churchill's and Cafe Cristal is what keeps the real sound of alternative rock music flowing through the city. Bands here play their music for the right reasons. They play real music, all written by them, unlike fake bands that record companies tend to produce of what the trend in the music is at the time.
I think that it's the best they can do, or they just want to make some money. So there's nothing that I believe is actually fake. I do believe it. Yeah, it's just cookie cutter. It's what they got to do, and I understand. I think it's great because they're going to make a lot of money, and it's just going to be a little tougher for us.
You're making your own product. You're building something up that you love to do, that you want other people to experience and for them to like. And for somebody else to come in and totally flip it around, it's like, who's going to want to do that? The only people who are going to want to do that are people that are only in it for the money and not really in it for an experience as an art form.
Until we do something about bringing people to these shows and people actually appreciating this music, it's just going to waste.
I see ourselves definitely on an indie label. I don't think a major record label would like us. If a major label was interested in us, I think they'd totally just rip us apart. They'd do horrible things with our music.
You know what a band is? A band is to get the fuck out, play in front of people, and don't get signed. Who gives a about a record label? Who gives a about a producer who comes in and your music in the asshole? No, you want your music to be what it was in the beginning and what it will be in the end.
The reality is that record companies are always trying to rip off the artist in every way possible, to try to create and promote anything and everything to make into a marketable product. The beauty of the real music is that it's true and is only found in the underground, as the sun sets every night and the sound of the underground keeps vibrating in the indie scene.